Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel, and here's a legal update for XRP holders that has nothing to do with the SEC. I know, I'm as shocked and surprised as you. Take a look at this headline from crypto media outlet U Today. XRP holders file class action lawsuit against Apple. Well, how about that? That caught me off guard. I was like, whoa. Apple? Is there some sort of typo here? There's a class action lawsuit against a fruit? What's going on here, damn it? So I'll be sharing with you the specifics of this. And also, I want to share with you an update surrounding Flare's Songbird token, which is, unless things go wrong, it's going to be available towards the end of this month. And another major exchange has let the public know that they will be distributing it. And so I would anticipate that the vast majority, if not all, exchanges that are offering the Flare Spark token will also offer Flare's Songbird token. But before going any further, I do want to be clear that I do not have a legal or financial background of any kind. I am not offering legal or financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just a simple little Moon Lambo doing simple Moon Lambo things, making hot jams all up on the YouTubes. But to be clear, I make YouTube videos purely as a hobby, just for fun. That's all that's going on here. So this first story, in addition to being very interesting, it'll also serve as a public service announcement. You'll see what I mean here. So again, this piece, XRP holders file class action lawsuit against Apple. Yes, indeed, that Apple. Apple, the biggest company in the world, has been slapped with a class action lawsuit by a group of disgruntled XRP holders who claim to have lost their funds because of a phishing application. That's with a PH, not an F. Cybersecurity IT professional Hadana Deep filed the lawsuit in federal district court in Maryland on September 16th on behalf of similarly situated individuals. Now, the legal dispute revolves around a cryptocurrency wallet called Toast Plus. Deep claims that the Cupertino headquartered tech giant should be held liable for authorizing the malicious app in the App Store and failing to remove it. Apple has long prided itself on its rigorous application vetting process, which is supposed to set it apart from arch-rival Android. Because of its locked-down ecosystem, the company has full control over placing applications on the monopolistic App Store. The plaintiff downloaded the application in March 2020 to her iPhone. She believed that it was a version of Toast Wallet due to its nearly identical logo. And I'm not surprised that somebody would get tricked by this, even if it's just a small percentage of humans. Because look, if you're downloading something from the App Store on your Apple product, there's an assumption that whatever you're downloading has been vetted and is safe. So that's part of the reason I want to put this out here. Before I go further through the story here, you just be aware, be hyper diligent when you're talking about putting your cryptocurrency that you purchase with your hard-earned money. If you're talking about putting that on a new some sort of new storage mechanism, whatever it is, some sort of new wallet, just be very diligent in making sure that it's vetted properly. It's not a scam version of what would otherwise be a legitimate wallet, things like that. I'm just that's what I'm saying. Like, it's an interesting story, and it's sad. I'm sorry this happened to this person, but just take this story to heart, and then next time you need to move your crypto for any reason, just like double and triple check. But here's a quote. Plaintiff believed that Toast Plus was a version of Toast Wallet, a well-known cryptocurrency wallet, as the names were similar and the logo used for the application in the App Store was the same or nearly identical. And that's the quote from the actual legal complaint. Then the piece continues. Deep initially relied on Ripex, a popular XRP desktop wallet, for storing her tokens before the project shut down in January 2018. This March, she transferred her holdings to the Toast Plus app and then discovered that her XRPs were gone and her account was deleted in August. She later realized that she was a victim of a phishing program that masqueraded as the legitimate wallet. So the fatal download cost her $5,000. Yeah, so think about that. It stings enough knowing that $5,000 worth of your hard-earned money, which went into XRP, was just stolen from you by a bunch of terrible excuses for humans. But then you realize how much that investment in XRP might be worth in the future, and then it's just that much more devastating. So I sympathize with her. I think that any of us, no matter how smart an individual is, we can all be tricked. We can all be deceived. And then we might feel like stupid or dumb, but the truth is, like, it can happen to anyone. It really can. If you have just the right circumstances, the right timing, the right things happen, we can all be tricked and then feel stupid in hindsight. So I'm nothing but sympathetic for this, but it's certainly a good opportunity to provide a warning. And then the piece continues. In early 2021, members of the XRP Reddit community started complaining that Toast Wallet was actually compromised despite appearing high in search results. Some users whose accounts have been emptied out by scammers described the situation as depressing. Yeah, no kidding. I would say it's depressing as well. The plaintiff wants Apple to pay her and every class member damages for negligence. So I'll follow this story as new stuff pops up in the news. Before I go into the next topic, I am kind of curious. What do you think about this? Like, do you think that that Apple should have to pay or should not? I'd be interested in everybody's take on this. It's kind of tough because, like, I am a guy that in general thinks that there is such a thing as personal responsibility. But if you're in an environment where you're led to believe by Apple specifically that what you're downloading is safe, and you know that they go through an intense vetting process, there's probably some sort of responsibility there, right? Wouldn't you think? And from a legal perspective, I don't know, because you'd have to look at the end-user license agreement, with I think 0% of humans have ever read. So they're probably going to whip that thing out. Who knows what's in that would defend them. But I would be curious as to what everybody listening thinks on that. Now on to the next topic, the Songbird token. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to assume that you're caught up to speed at least to some degree. If you have put in a claim for your Spark tokens, you're also going to be getting the Songbird token. If you don't know what that is, I don't know, I've covered it in recent videos. You can also do some Googling and learn more about it. I'm not going to cover it in depth in this video. But here is something I shared in a video just yesterday, and then I'll get to the brand new news. This is a tweet from BitTrue, and this was good, just in case you had missed this, be aware of this. Cryptocurrency exchange BitTrue. BitTrue will be the first to list Songbird. Trading starts on September 27th. Your Songbird, will also be distributed on this date, which is the expected time when the Songbird network will be accessible and stable. And of course, that's subject to change. And even Flare Networks has cited, look, we're rolling this thing out here. It's ready to go. But if things go horrifically wrong, we reserve the right to restart this thing, go back to a new Genesis block, effectively, start from scratch. So that could happen depending on what occurs as things unfold over the next couple weeks or so. But it's good to see. So we're going to find out in short order what the global markets in crypto decide that the Songbird token is worth. It's going to be traded live, and again, unless there's some sort of delay. And now we've got this from Bitstamp. This is the latest update. Great news for XRP holders. Flare Networks will airdrop Songbird tokens to all who participated in the Spark token distribution. We'll receive them on your behalf and move them to your account once our tech framework is ready. So we don't know exactly when that is, but it is indeed coming here. And they cite here, for anybody curious, they did happen to cite the quantity that you're going to get, and it is however much XRP you have, or yeah, there you go. Yeah, however much XRP you have, you're going to get 0.1511 Songbird tokens. So you can do the math on that. Just take your quantity of XRP that you have and multiply it times 0.1511, and that is the amount of Songbird tokens that you shall have. And then there was this from XRP, the Standard Productions. He wrote something he tweeted this out. I thought it was kind of funny, so I'm going to share it here. He wrote, hey, Flare Networks, please leave my Songbird and small unmarked Songbird tokens in a briefcase in the alley around the corner. If I see one IRS agent within 5 miles of the drop, the deal is off. I just thought it was kind of funny. And by the way, unfortunately, there is perhaps a little bit of bad omen. Came across this on Twitter from Sky News. Hundreds of songbirds have died after crashing into glass skyscrapers in New York City. And I saw that, I was like, all right, as all the songbird stuff is happening, actual songbirds flying into buildings and becoming dead. Oh, that's just lovely. Take a look at this. The deaths of the migrating birds were highlighted on Twitter by Melissa Breyer, a volunteer from New York City, Audubon, which works to protect wild birds and their habitats in the area. Ms. Breyer discovered 226 dead birds in the area around the new World Trade Center towers and showed how the area was littered with bird carcasses. The volunteer said she found the discovery overwhelming, and the sidewalks were literally covered with birds. Yeah, not figuratively, but literally. And so I know you all come to the Moon Lambo channel for that hot avian news update, and you just got that. You thought I was only going to talk about the dodo, my favorite extinct avian creature. No. We talking about dead songbirds up in this bitch. So there you go. That's the latest update. So is this bad omen for Songbird? I certainly hope not. I don't believe in crap like that, though, just to be clear. Lest somebody misunderstand what I'm saying here. But there we are. So anyway, I'll wrap up here, but I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Lambo.